Hey, I know it's been a long time, and I'm probably not gonna be in the frame of this very much because I'm driving. I've just been really busy, and I still have not received my money from my in-laws. So, I'm about to hit a tree. I'm having to go back to court for that, and it's just taking up a lot of my time and my thoughts. But I wanted to get on here because of this whole Ryan Upchurch Scientific Skeptic thing going on. I don't know if you watch the Scientific Skeptic. I watch him, and I really like him. And it's not that I don't like him now, I just don't agree with what he's doing. Because I'm a big believer in the Constitution. Of course, I lost a brother to Agent Orange from his service in the Vietnam War. So, oops, sorry about that. Hit a bump. So, I'm real particular about the Constitution and our rights to have freedom of speech. Now, I do not like what Ryan says. I think it's insensitive, but I do believe he has a right to say it. That's what YouTube is. Everybody can have a channel and speak their opinion. Now, I know what you're going to say. What about Chris McDowney? Does he have a right to speak his opinion? He sure does. But what he doesn't have a right to do is put on his little cold case uniform and get up there and act like he has inside information and portray that he's a part of the case, and then have other people come on there with this fake science, such as you can tell when someone's lying by their, am I still recording? Yeah. By their handwriting, which is totally false, untrue, aka a lie. That, no. Number one, it violates terms of service. Number two, it's tricking people into donating to you because they think that they're on law enforcement. You know, they're helping law enforcement solve a case. And Chris McDonough does not have any more information than anybody else. And the information that he's trying to put out there is a false, a lie, in my honest opinion. And I believe in anyone who studies handwriting, honest opinion, because I researched it, you cannot tell if someone's lying by reading a note that they wrote. Now, speech analysis is different, you know, and that's a whole different ballgame, but I don't think that he's schooled in that. But anywho, I just wanted to put it out there. I think that Scientific Skeptic is maybe treading on the Constitution. I know that he believes that he is very smart and he has a lot of education, and that's wonderful. But most people can think for themselves, and they don't need anyone to think for them. And if we start letting more police come and dictate what we can watch or what we can say, then that's fine until it's not your morality, it's not your religion, and then you want to have to go by someone else's morals. Now, unfortunately, there aren't a lot of morals in true crime, really, in the world today. So, you know, that might be a moot point. But I don't like anyone telling me who I can watch and who I can't, and who should be canceled, and who, That's ridiculous. If he doesn't like what Ryan says, and yes, it's very insensitive to the family, but first of all, I don't think at this time they're watching YouTube, but they may hear things, and that's unfortunate, but we have to get a thicker skin here. We can't go through life making it wrong. Well, it is wrong, but kicking people off YouTube because we don't like what they say. Because who gets to decide what is liked and what is not? Is it me? Is it Kylie's mother? I mean, it's walking a dangerous line. And I heard him say that he was going on Web Sleuths. Now, I think the only true honest people are me and Trisha. But there are a lot of other honest people, but some of them have opinions that I don't agree with. But I don't think that Trisha's wrong for letting him come up, but I think that she should be real careful on this. These are the smart people. We should let them think for us. And I love Trisha, and I know Trisha might be watching because she has watched some of my videos, and I'm not saying, Trisha, that you're doing anything wrong. And I agree on your on Web Sleuths on the internet. That's your site. Now you get to decide who says what on there, and that's your business. But as far as YouTube channels, people have a right to have them, and just because you don't like what they say doesn't give you the right to say they can't have one. And there's a lot of crazy channels out there. I think because Ryan's a celebrity, that people think that maybe he should do things a certain way, but by no means has he ever tried to be a role model for anybody. I don't agree with what he's saying. I think, like a lot of people, including myself, sometimes we tend to get down rabbit holes, and being he was very new to true crime, that he doesn't understand those rabbit holes. Once you've gone down a couple, you understand how they work, and you don't go down them anymore. But I don't think I think maybe now he understands, and maybe he was a little bit embarrassed by what he said. But I think overall, he's very rough around the edges, but I think that he is trying to do good. And us dumb country people, we got to stick together because we're so stupid, we can't even think for ourselves. We need someone to think for us because we have no education, none whatsoever. Thank goodness there are people to think for us. That ain't gonna fly. Nope. Alright, that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to start doing some more videos. I'm really trying, but this court case is consuming me. Give me my freaking money. It's ridiculous. Oh, and I did get a new lawnmower, but I had to sell some land to do it, and I was not happy about that. But I did not use those little acreages. It's just a little bit, and so it didn't matter. Never used it, never went over there. It was just sitting there looking lonely. I have enough land for myself left over. I'm good. But I didn't want to sell it anyway. But I financed it myself, and instead of letting the bank get the interest, I get the interest, and I get monthly payments so my kids don't spend all my money, and it's working out. All right, y'all have a good day. Love you. Bye.